Hello everybody, Darcy Marley here. In this week's video, we're going to talk about raising money for your real estate development. So here are my top tips for funding your next real estate development project. Now I've raised around $70 million over the years, so I can definitely help you out with some thoughts here. But if you're ready to take the next step on your personal real estate investing journey, and you think real estate development is that next step, then I've created an amazing online course that teaches you exactly what you need to know to profit in the exciting world of real estate development. Development can truly transform your life. So click on the QR code for more information about the course, the curriculum, some student testimonials, and even some student taking action videos. So instead of renovating those old nasty buildings, let's work with new. Let's be creative and watch your projects literally rise out of the ground. Can you imagine the pride you're going to feel? I urge you to take the next step on your journey. So over the past 20 plus years of talking to fellow investors, the question of funding is always the biggest stumbling block. As I said, I've raised a lot of money, around $8 million for my personal projects and $62 million for that horse track and casino project that I was instrumental in getting built. So let me give you a few thoughts and tips on raising money for your next project. Tip number 1. In my course, we talk about creative ways to lower the amount of money you need for your projects. Maybe we pay a little more for the land, but we get terms that are beneficial to us, so we need less cash. Or maybe we can lower some of the costs through phasing a project. After all, if you have to raise less money, that makes the job of finding money a lot easier. Tip number 2, can we potentially partner with the seller? Now, working with the seller in the flip or burr world is harder because you need the seller to leave their home, because you need to renovate that place. So that limits your options when dealing with the seller. When doing development, however, you want the seller to stay, at least through the permitting process, and that opens up a whole bunch of new options in this development world that aren't available in the flip or burr world. In fact, I talk about 11 ways to potentially partner with the seller in the course. If you can partner with the seller and you don't have to buy that vacant lot or that old teardown, that makes fundraising a lot easier. Tip number 3, sometimes though you just have to buy that property and you have to get partners. So I was talking to somebody just last week who was continually having trouble raising money. She told me, Darce, I don't have any problems finding the deals, but it seems like I'm always chasing money. What she needed was a mindset change. The words we use with ourselves are very powerful, so it's far better to be proactive when trying to raise money instead of chasing it. Make it a regular part of your routine. In the course, we have several lessons and white papers on how to identify and talk to potential investors. We teach how to create a presentation that's going to entice investors to go with you, both before you have a project in mind and after you have a parcel tied up. Now, I've had partners with 8 or 9-figure net worths. How do you talk to people like that? They think differently than most people. Can you get in with their gatekeeper, for example? These are some important skills to learn. Tip number 4, can we tap into government rebates, grants, programs, and incentives to help fund our projects? With the current housing crisis, governments at all levels are coming up with new ways to incentivize people to build multifamily properties. As an investor, you can take advantage of that to either lower the amount of cash you need or to get better financing options. And finally, tip number 5, there's 3 parts to any development project. Somebody has to find the opportunity, somebody has to put the money together, and somebody has to oversee the development itself. Now, quite often we're scared of the money part, but I've found with the proper guidance, a lot of people are better at this than they think they are. You might just surprise yourself. Some people, however, are really good at the money raising part. Can you partner with them while you focus on the finding and operational aspects? So we teach how to identify people like that as well. I prioritize funding as a major part of my real estate development online course. So not only will it give you the confidence and the skills you need to find your projects and bring it to fruition, but we drill down deep on how to fund your project as well. For more information about the course, the curriculum, some student testimonials, and even some student taking action videos, click on the QR code. And if you're ready to get serious about real estate development, then this course is exactly what you've been looking for. Thank you.